The City of Aurora's draft Route 59 corridor plan covers a large area west of Route 59 from Montgomery Road to the train station. All of that area sits within District 204's boundaries. And with Aurora's study showing market demand for over 5,000 new residences, that could be a lot of new students entering the already crowded 204.
The number of students that they say would come out of their higher density housing that they're proposing. And we have talked to the city, not just Aurora, but also Naperville, about the fact that we see more students that come out of those than the generation tables that either city uses.
Although Aurora's plan does not specifically call for the use of tax incentives for the development, the board received a presentation about the common tools and how they work. The first is a property tax abatement. Limited to a 10-year term, it reduces the amount of property tax a landowner has to pay, and each taxing body can opt in or out of the abatement. The second is a TIF district, which usually lasts for 23 years but can be extended up to 35. TIF districts are meant to help redevelop areas in danger of or currently experiencing blight. Each governing body within a TIF district's area has a vote on the TIF district's review board, but a municipality can approve one even without a positive recommendation. A TIF district creates a fund for the municipality that controls it, which is used to pay for improvements within the TIF's boundaries. Money for that fund comes from incremental increases in property values over the TIF district's life. Essentially, school districts and other government bodies only bring in taxes based on property values in the TIF at the time it was formed. As it's developed and its value grows over the years, property taxes are still collected, but the new revenue is sent to the TIF fund and not back to schools, parks, and all other government bodies.
With a TIF, all the growth is essentially held in abeyance for 23 years. Now, at the end of the 23 years, you do get the new property, and that can be a very positive thing, but there is that 23-year delay.
If a TIF district includes residential development, it brings in new students without bringing in new revenue to help pay for their education. That's a concern, as District 204 is already financially strained. They're only 80% funded, or $78 million short of implementing everything the evidence-based funding model calls for. Going forward, Aries Dalianis recommended 204 begin to retain a consultant specialized in this field.
We have to be, the good stewards of the Indian Prairie taxpayers and figuring out what those implications are for our school district. We want to share those implications with the city in hopes that they'll take those into consideration, which we have every belief that they will. But we have to be prepared, or we're not doing our job.
Reporting for Naperville News 17, I'm Blaine Irwin.